Ellen McCauley prayed off in Syracuse, New York. We're talking about Lent. So you're sitting there going, what is a proper diet for Lent? I know that's on your mind. And you know what the benefit of Lent is, everyone, and pray it off? This is a weight loss group. And if you talk about self-denial and you talk about Lent, what better thing to do during Lent than to lose weight? Isn't that an obvious thing? So, how do you do it? Jesus fasted for 40 days. Now, I can't quite wrap my head around that. I can't wrap my head around, but there are people who have gone on starvation diets, what do you call it, hunger strikes. And I know that maybe if I sat in a chair for 40 days and didn't move, but if you get up and go to work and do all those things, you will pass out. I firmly believe if you don't eat in 40 days. Doesn't everyone think that? So I'm certainly not recommending that no one eats for 40 days. That's not, don't go home and say, Ellen said don't eat for 47 days. No. But what you can do is take a look at what you're doing now and say, what can I do during Lent that I can show some self-denial, lose some weight at the same time? But I would add that there should be prayer and also looking out for other people too. Now, a lot of people think, all right, well, I'm going to eat meat on Friday. I'm not going to eat meat on Fridays. I think that's a good rule of thumb. I don't believe in eating meat on Friday myself. But if you're eating a honker fish fry with honker French fries, tartar sauce, I mean, do you sit there and go, I hope Jesus appreciates this sacrifice that I'm making right now, because this is really hard, eating this honker fried fish and chips. Or Red Lobster. This lobster is really a sacrifice here, Jesus. Where's more melted butter, please? We have to really think about what our choices are, especially being part of a weight loss group, and also what it is our Lenten plans are. And you notice I used a P word here. What are our Lenten plans? In the black book that Holy Family gives out, in the very first page it says, what are your Lenten plans? I can't wait to get my hand on that book, because then I write, I carefully think, I pray, I write all my Lenten plans in there, and then I reflect back on it. And like I have things in there like, I talk to my mother every day on the phone, but when I work it's kind of hard to see her all the time. But during Lent I say things like, see Mom 10 times, or call 15 people who I haven't talked to in a while and just see how they're doing. That kind of stuff's in my Lenten book. But let's talk about the Lent diet. Now, one of the things I might suggest is the following. No chocolate, no cakes, no cookies, no soda, nothing made from sugar, no sweetbreads, pastries, candy. Eat no luxury food. Avoiding meat while eating lobsters and smoked salmon misses the point of Lent. No alcohol, no cream or ice cream. Wow! Do you think we might lose weight if we followed the Lenten diet? Oh wait, I have to add another bullet. No pizza. All right, I'm done. Can everyone please pass around pens and write that in your own? I'm not going to ask you to raise your hand, but I want you to think, can I do that? Can I do that for 47 days? And let's say you're on the Whole30 plan. That's it, right there, pretty much. I think I can do it. I'm not worried about it. Also, fish on Friday we talked about. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have the honker fried fish and the French fries and all those things, but I'm also saying that it really isn't part of a weight loss plan. Many people suggest giving up electronics. Like I play a few online games on my phone. Like if I'm waiting for an appointment or something, I'll play an online game. I give those up for Lent. I don't give up Facebook, but I'm not on there all the time. So it's not like I'm trolling every minute on Facebook. But you can giving up TV, that's kind of a hard one too. Anyone ever give up TV for 47 days? No one in the group has ever given up TV for 47 days. Anyone give up their cell phone? Wait, one person did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Mary. We're going to have to talk about that. I'm curious how that went. Anyone give up their cell phone for 47 days? I know, there's communication. Also, random acts of kindness. What a beautiful thing. Oh my gosh, I can't believe where the time's gone. Okay, 10 unhealthy foods to give up for Lent. I already talked about them. Soda, French fries, ice cream, alcohol, fast food, potato chip, lattes. You know who I'm talking to in the group. You don't have to raise your hand, Miss Latte. Meat, chocolate, carby snacks. And then I also have an article in here, 40 ways to live simply for the 40 days of Lent. And I love this. I love this. Support a local business. Take a 24-hour rest. I'm going to do that. Number 8, I'm writing it in my Lenten book. Don't make a major purchase. Wait 40 days. See if you really need it. Avoid eating out at restaurants. Try that. Clean up trash along the way. If you go for a walk, take a pair of gloves in a Wegmans bag or a Price Chopper bag or a Tops bag and put some garbage in it. Reach out to a neighbor, read a good book, organize your junk drawer. One thing Bonnie didn't talk about in her witness is so she wouldn't snack, she would make jewelry at night. So find something you can do, bike, do something kind to make people's day and give thanks for the beauty of God's creation and the gift of His Son. I also included Weight Watchers low-fat taco soup by popular demand. And you can make this any way you want it to be. You can even get veggie crumbles and make it vegetarian. The song tonight is Crucified with Christ, which is the way I want to begin Lent. I want to begin Lent by saying that we need to crucify the things in ourselves that are holding us back from God, holding us back from each other, holding us back from living a joy-filled, beautiful life that God wants to give us. So this is one of my favorite songs of all time, and I'd like to share it with you.